Hi, this is Denny Komonto, and I am getting ready to do another demonstration video, this time on collage. What I thought I would do today, though, is a series of shorter videos that help you get prepared for the whole collage process. So, um, the really neat thing about collage is that you can collage with whatever you have in your house. And right now I'm going to show you some of the things that I was able to just pick up around the house, and hopefully that will give you ideas. And then in the next two short videos after this one, I'm going to show you how you can create some interesting pages. And then finally, probably tomorrow, I'm going to do the demonstration on actually making a collage. So here we go. Right next to me, I've got this big pile of materials to go through with you. So the first thing I have here, these aren't in any order, is this is a picture that a student did. Oh, I guess it's this way up. And while it's really lovely, I don't have any place to put it, and it doesn't have enough sentimental worth to me to keep it. So I'm going to use this as part of my collage materials. Here's another piece that I can use as collage materials. I actually went to Goodwill and I was looking for a frame, and I bought this really cool frame, and it had this piece in it, and I didn't want to keep the piece, even though it's beautifully done, took someone a lot of time. I'm going to throw away the cardboard or use it for another project. And now I have this piece that I can cut and tear up. Okay, we just emptied this bag of dark chocolate chips, and I looked at it, and it is red, sort of reflective metallic material. And even though it's, you know, that aluminum foil kind of thing, you can still use this in a collage. What's next? Oh, I have odd bits of wrapping paper, you know, just left over. Here's another source. Whoa, things are flying all over. A friend gave me a wallpaper book, and there are all sorts of cool pages in here that, not this one so much, but it's the back of something. But all sorts of colors, you know, even this beige is really rich and could be used in something. Not everything has to have a cool pattern, because sometimes you just want a solid. Look at this textured solid. You know, but here you have something else you could tear up. This might be stems or leaves of a flower. Lots and lots. This is sort of textured burlappy stuff. So lots of sources in there. And let's see what I threw on the floor here. Oh, some of this is a little bit out of order, but think of the magazines that you get. They don't have to be any brilliant magazines. It doesn't have to be full pages. Look for images that you like or colors that you like. The collage that I'm going to demo will likely be of a vase of flowers. I really like the orange and the shading, how it went from you know, the bright to the duller and deeper. What else do I have here? I don't know why I've got this little peacock head, and I have no idea why I clipped this piece, but it has greens in it, so I'm going to hang on to that. I also have paper dolls. I've got little scraps from various things. You know, even decorated napkins work. I have some old books that are not precious to me. Precious ones I don't tear out of, but ones that I buy at Goodwill bins or that are damaged in some ways. They have, you know, great color images in them that are worth tearing out. Now, in doing a flower, remember you're not going to use this whole image necessarily. You might just be using this part. Or you might have a scene of heads that becomes a flower. That might be kind of crazy. Lots of other books too. I thought this one was fun. I think it's in Russian. And it is a children's book. But you could have fun putting some of this text in. Here's a fun book. There are lots of different books like this, Where's Waldo or whatever. And this has, this one actually has all different pictures of things made out of other things. But these are great to incorporate. Old books, I really like to put old text and yellowed pages in some of my collages. Just adds a different texture of interest. You know, here's a picture of the crucifixion. It may not end up looking like the crucifixion at all. Maps. This is a railway map. And here I have a map of Germany. Lots of different colors in there. I'm going to show you in an upcoming video how to take National Geographic pages and make them really interesting. Here's some old music. It's tattered, torn. I don't know if anybody... Oh, this is a famous one. By the Light of the Silvery Moon. So I could do something with the cover or with the music inside. Oh, here I have just more different magazines. Doesn't matter what kind of magazine you have. And I had a pile of books that were falling apart that I tore the pages out of. These are Dick and Jane pictures. Not sure I'll use those, but you never know. Yeah, lots of words in there. And then I also use not only old art of my students or my children, but my art. I love to marble, and so I end up with lots of interesting sheets. Even sometimes I save the paper towels that I've blotted on. This is deli paper that I had printed on with a jelly press, jelly plate. And let's see. Whoa, I'm dropping things all over the place. This was a print that was embossed on transparency paper. Got an old bingo card, some ephemera. Oh, stamps. I have a whole bunch of stamps. I'm just showing you all of this stuff. This is actually a packet I made to sell at the Lavender Festival last year. This is just test printing on an old bag. You see, oh, here's a whole bunch of stamps. Pictures that were torn out. Craft paper. Oh, here's a little painting I did a long time ago. I might put part of that in. This is alcohol ink. Okay, so you can see that there are a whole variety of different papers. So what I would suggest that you do in order to get ready for scrapbooking is think about what colors you're going to need. Think of a picture in your head. Think of the colors you might need and start scouring through your house for old things that you can turn into a new piece of art. Once you get a pile, start separating them basically by color. I'm not real picky. You know, sometimes pink looks more red than it does pink. You know, just sort of generally into piles. Okay, the next time I see you, I am going to show you how to make some of your own colored paper out of newspaper. And I'm also going to do a segment on using National Geographic pages and another one on stenciling and embossing. So we'll see you soon. Thanks for tuning in.